that truck, drunk, pissy. Sipping whiskey while she smoking sticky. Pumping big punch so loud, you know the Bronx with me. Fuck with me. Come from them uptown avenues with them hustlers that make bread, serving more than a bird or two. If we never heard of you, it's nothing to discuss. And life's a bitch that I love to fuck for the rush. They don't get it, sack to sell with the bucks. Might as well spend it up, nothing in life's ever enough, huh? If you came from the bottom, none of these niggas want no problems. Cause we out here getting money. Work hard, play harder with the money. Get it how you live, fuck what anybody say. The closest to you, probably the ones that wanna see you dead. Don't trust the soul, I'm out for that.
Welcome to the show.
Keep going.
I'm your host, Rick H. I'm joined by Craze Boogie.
I'm here.
The central Craze Boogie.
Always.
Sexy.
And this guy, Benny Banks. Somewhere
In the building, yo, is he?
And today we're joined by a special guest.
Yeah.
Dykeman Digital, a whole bunch of other things. But today we're talking about Traiilo.
Traiilo.
I don't know what that is. It's an app. I heard about it.
That should
Delivers stuff to you. I don't know what gets delivered.
Bring it.
I don't know if it's legal. We're going to find out all the questions.
Depends
I don't
what
even
state.
know who Jose is. We're going to ask him who he is. And all.
So our guest is Jose Salcedo, man.
Jose Salcedo's in the building, y'all.
What's going on? What's going on? Y'all feel right at home, man. This is like,
Thank you. I thank you. I appreciate
Thank you for coming
I
through.
think this used to be a candy store back in the day.
For real?
No
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
As a kid, I remember coming.
So
in
we
there.
have
This
some
is the back.
Cabrini alums in the building. So they walk by this street.
Ooh.
They've walked by this street a couple times.
Yeah.
So actually, one of them that's sitting here ignoring everybody worked. I'm sorry, at the veterinarian across. Was it across the street? Two people.
Oh, wow.
Across the street. It was
There was a veterinarian
yeah.
across the street?
She's like, oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Damn. I'm not up on my heights.
Like, what? Yeah.
I'm not up on my heights history like that. I didn't know that.
Man, listen, we're gonna be here all night.
No, so
I'm ready.
Hey, it's the 40th episode, baby.
40th episode. I forgot about that.
Give it up.
Also,
We've done this shit 40
Juan
times.
from Dykeman Beer is here. So I mean, he's been in that photo, so he knows. Dykeman Beer, Summer Ale, Chinola. This is, there you go.
A taste of Uptown.
Giancarlo's in the audience. He'll join us in a little bit. So, who is Jose Salcedo? And where's he from? Are you from Salcedo, Indiana?
Yes, I am from
What?
Salcedo, on top of that. But we'll get there.
Shout out Salcedo.
But my dad's from San Jose La Mata, from Sajoma.
Okay.
And which is my beyond Cibao part, from Brooklyn and everything. So it was like early típico on, like, in our time. But and then my mom is from Salcedo also.
We spent some good times in San Jose de la Mata.
Oh
in
man,
the Rio.
Sajoma is beautiful out there, bro. It's amazing, it's amazing. But they came to this country in the early '70s. Josial to work in the kitchen, do a lot of catering. Then my uncle opened up like a popular restaurant here uptown. It used to be called Tu Casa Restaurant in the '80s. And,
Tu Casa still exists.
Well, yeah. So that
yeah.
morphed, that goes. Yeah. That kind of morphed, but the original was 189th and Broadway.
Okay.
And there were some of the early batallas, Antonio Santo, Olival. I got to witness a lot of that. I saw, some of the first initial events that basically made Uptown the scene what it was. And that was
so where in Uptown are you from? Because that's another thing. Yeah, we rep Uptown. We're not in Uptown, but when you're in Uptown, you're like, yo, Inwood baby, Dykeman baby,
70s.
Yes, I'm. Believe it or not, Cabrini, bro, 181st.
Okay.
Original.
The CEO of.
I'm a big baseball fan, so Dave Ruggetti was our neighbor across the
shit.
on Castle Village. So
this was
I got to see him eat exclusive pizza. Like that was like they had the picture back in the days. That's how throwback.
So I interviewed a CEO like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he's from that exact same block.
That's crazy.
No, he was a doorman.
He was a doorman.
He was a doorman.
He lived in this neighborhood too.
Wow. Okay.
So he knew that this was a candy shop.
Yes, he did.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Bro, I had no idea.
So you moved up to Uptown.
No, I was born and raised 181st. Yeah.
Okay.
Pinehurst, used to hang out. We played Manhunt out here, all that. So
Shit.
I went to PS 187. I'm like a super alumni there because once you've had 2 kids graduate and then one on the way, about to graduate.
Ya tú.
Ya you're like a beyond alumni. So ya yo entro ahí. Me pongan cafecito de PTA.
Yeah. You got your own.
Shut up, yo, baby. Dykeman beer we can have, for the.
Pero ven acá,
Everybody.
2 kids graduate from the school that you graduated?
Yeah, from PM's 187, man. The Hudson Cliffs has been an amazing school, but it's almost like going
God
up
bless
to
your
a-
jeans, though.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You don't...
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
But 187 actually, it was like going like to a specialized school before going to specialized high school. So they taught you a lot, and back in the days, that was like where everyone kind of used to play softball, and like that yard right there was infamous for like if you nice in the uptown, a lot of the blocks used to play each other football. Softball. So this was like really like an epicenter of
Like a hub for that
some
shit.
heartache to me right now because I was not the best softball player on my block, and I always got picked last.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what you're talking about. I was cheering my boys on.
Yeah. So I got to play some baseball. I actually played with a couple of major leaguers, Rudy Lugo.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I got to play, with him in Brooklyn, and
His brother, I think, played with.
Yeah, and Julio Lugo, which played with Boston. So I got to know the Lugo family and
That's
the
crazy.
Figueroas, who Nelson became. I knew the family very well. Was on SNY, who is not there anymore, but we'll talk about that
Nelson's
later.
not on SNY?
Yeah, he had a couple of too many, and he se fue para el trabajo, and then it was like, yo,
No.
You were there?
And I'm pissed as hell because being a Met fan, and then seeing him on, that was like the perfect 1-2 combo.
Just being a Met fan, you would be pissed as hell. So don't worry. And we're about to lose Noah Syndergaard, so don't get mad. He's gonna be a Yankee.
So I
like-
play ball. I play baseball. I went to Brandeis.
Hey, shout out Brandeis.
To G Dub's always like a rival, so I had that in me always.
How you gonna be from the Heights and go? Hold on.
Yeah.
We need to clear this up.
Why'd you go to Brandeis, man?
Because I transferred there actually because I went to high school of economics and finance. I went totally left.
Yeah.
Yo, it was literally we were in the NYU School of Masters, like in Trinity Place, and literally, but they had no baseball team. You won the pelota. I was like, yo, I'm bored as hell. Get the wine in the stocks. I don't want to go to NASDAQ for lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were taking us for.
Yeah.
Those trips, literally. And now, like, fast forward 20 years later, here I am, like, trying to launch my company to go IPO, right? And, it's
You
crazy.
That
should
shit
have
might
never
have.
left.
That shit might have came in
Uno
handy.
aprende un chin, pero yo aprendí a cortar clase en Brandeis.
Hey, that's
I
a
went to
program.
lunch twice.
Give me the benefits, Jose.
I went to lunch twice, 2 periods in a row, brother. That's a major. But listen.
He's only kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kidding. He's kidding, guys.
But it was so that kind of molded me into like being a true Heights person. And of course, like every other Heights person, you move to the Bronx
Of course.
for like a
Coño.
year.
Shout out to Bronx.
Yeah, it gets.
Yeah.
Shout out to the BX.
I mean, I
Yeah.
lived in the Bronx 3 or 4 times in my life.
Yeah, that's when I
get
started
it.
my family when I went to the X because I couldn't play baseball no more, and then
That's what you do in the Bronx.
moved back to the Heights, and at that point,
How'd you get into like digital, CTO?
so yeah, I
and
was
all
actually
that
working
stuff?
for I was actually out on the hood. I used to like install a lot of AOL CDs. And I think I could do llamado, yo,
Yeah,
Damn.
send me the cable, que si esto. Yeah, you already know. And then of course my family had the la cajita, but that was pre-streaming, pre-Hulu, pre-Netflix, todo eso, right? So
No, now you gotta drop your AOL screen.
yeah.
Yo,
The Dominican app, man.
Yo, hold on. How much
the
do you have to
Dominican
pay
app?
to install the illegal cable?
Benny wants to know. He
Oh man.
wants to sit
yeah.
down now.
wait. We don't know the statute of limitations on
Yeah,
that.
Hold on a second. Stop
Can't be talking about that
What cable? Who knows that anymore? But
Dominican Ant-Man was the question.
But and then I started working for the city of New York. Actually, I worked
shit.
for DC 37, which is like the city police union.
I know.
Yo, and I actually survived 9/11, bro. There because I was
shit.
late
Holy
to
shit.
work. Because I was late to work,
shit.
bro.
So
Yo, thank goodness for being
2
late.
quick 9/11 stories. My aunt had an interview in one of the towers, and
Wow.
it got rescheduled.
Wow.
Then my mom works on Wall Street, and I think a cop shoved her under a truck, and she came home full of soot.
Yeah,
I went
man.
to Stewart Park High School in the Lower East Side, and when I got to school late. I'm going up the stairs with my cousin Gene, and like the school shook. And I was like, what the hell was that? So I get upstairs, I go to music class, and my music class has big windows, and they face the towers. So I saw the second plane hit
Wow.
and all that.
Wow.
And then I saw all
Fucking
the
nuts.
people jumping off the tower.
That
I left school
that was
immediately. I walked from the LES to the Heights.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
And people forget about...
yeah, absolutely.
How close was that to not the towers?
Well, I literally I worked right in front of 7 World Trade. So the funny thing is that
shit.
we was like, yo, pero nadie pasó 7 World Trade. ¿Qué pasó esa vaina? And then it like there was a lot of rumors after that, a lot of things that went on.
That there was explosives on each
But the
floor
crazy
and
thing
all
is, bro, that every morning you llegaba temprano, and I used to go to Borders to listen to all the new hip hop songs that would come out. Dando the headphones on, eat my bacon, egg, and cheese. ¿Tú me entiendes? Yo, ready for work. So I did a lot of systems and computers there.
Yeah.
But then I got into the music biz after that. That was really kind of like when things changed. I saw digital marketing, and which led me to do the first Latin kids bop album. It was called Reggaeton Niños. It went like,
I need a copy of that shit.
yo, it was
So-
so it was like one of the fastest Latin selling children's albums of all time.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Bro, we was on like Sábado Gigante. We did like Despierta América.
I mean, but you
Yeah,
Get the
we did all of that. And so
No.
that was my sister. Like I did a group, and it was one of the girls in the group was called P Star.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
I remember.
P-Star,
P-Star,
yeah.
So P Star was actually won an Emmy for like a show she did on PBS, but
The Electric Company
yeah, Electric
shit.
Company,
Yeah,
correct? Yes,
that
yes.
shit was
So she
fire.
did Electric Company, and then but prior to that, she was doing Oye Mi Canto. That was this record that we did, and we toured. Like we was opening up as in Lennox, like doing a whole bunch of things. So
Damn.
that led me to kind of get into the music biz and work with different artists. And that after like every other thing in the music business, I got let go. Literally 10 days before my youngest daughter was born, literally the company went bankrupt.
Fuck.
And then from there, I was like, yo, what the hell I'm gonna do? So I literally took my last unemployment check and I launched my own company. And I started like hustling.
Which one was that one?
So that was called Salcedo Mobile.
Okay.
So I basically just started like locally working with different different people.
Burner phones now.
Yeah, no, it was not cell phone. At the time,
That's
I
a
was
good
pushing
business.
to do like more web and like do like more sites and things like that. And then I actually worked on the Free Tempo project.
Oh shit.
So Tempo had some unreleased music, right? So that he had to put out, and then we did some special coding that if you downloaded the app, you could see some never heard before like freestyles from jail.
Oh shit.
So what best way to do it? You have to buy the CD, con el código, put that in, and bam, that was the tie-on. So I did that for Sony, and then of course I gotta go again. It was the music biz.
Coño,
They
pero
do it
ven
lots.
acá.
Music
Yo,
biz
bro,
is tough,
it
dude.
took. So guess what? From
Yeah,
there,
bro.
I ended up getting back into the food business because that was always a passion of mine.
Yeah.
So I actually was a GM at Five Guys.
What?
Yeah, I
Five
went
Guys.
whole 180,
Five
bro.
Guys?
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
So I was actually one of the first Hispanics to run a Five Guys, like going to old Five Guys here in New
Oh,
York.
hell yeah.
And yo, those burgers,
Fuck with their burgers. I fuck with their
I've
burgers.
done flipped up over 1,000 burgers. So I didn't get the hamburger, yo sé de hamburger.
Yo, where was that Five Guys though?
Was it
that
on
one was
14th?
no, that was in Regal Park. Que ahora lo que hay en BBQ, they took it out of there. I cried, bro. when I-
Shout out to Queens.
Yeah. So
That's what happens when you leave, man.
yeah, so and then we opened a Baja Fresh at the time, and
They had that shit out here. Baja
Yeah,
Fresh?
Baja Fresh in 40 Deuce. We opened
For
the
real?
first one in Times Square.
So
That's
you
crazy.
could tell you're a real New Yorker or you're from the Heights when you say 40 deuce.
The douche.
That is, if you refer to it any other way
Yeah.
and you're in our neighborhood, yeah, I live right down the block. No, the fuck you don't.
You don't.
So-
So that.
And the bacon, egg, and cheese they said
No,
earlier in
oh.
one sentence.
Oh my geez.
You can't just
yeah,
like
of
pull
course,
that
right?
shit out.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
So that the love for food, it was tough, right? That like running kitchens and things like that. So I really wanted to get back into digital, and then at the time, I had a cousin of mine who was like starting to DJ, and he got like a weekend to come on La Mega. Oh, shit. So he was able to spin a couple of records or whatever and cover for like one of those holiday weekends where they throw all the DJs up.
All mixed
Right?
weekend.
Yeah, all those mixed weekends, right? So I was like, yo, why are you doing CDs, bro? Nobody's really using CDs no more. Let's do an app. You know what I'm saying?
That's
People have
crazy.
SoundCloud, all of that. And at the time, there was a Lobo app, was like, kind of like the only app at the time.
Yo, DJ Lobo app. Was
Shout out to
like,
DJ Lobo.
Shout out to
And
DJ
Shout out
Lobo.
to DJ Lobo because his app has people have actually put that on in a party and just
Bro.
let it
Oh,
rock.
no.
And it's
Man.
versatile as shit. They got some dope corridos on
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. Hispanics,
Yeah.
we love to consume
know what I'm
music.
saying?
So that cousin basically ended up being DJ Nelly from Barcelona de la Mañana.
Hey.
So, and we got him. We basically worked.
He's like, oh yeah, my cousin. He's just.
DJ
I'm thinking
DJ
like,
Nelly is a
some
fucking
dude-
man.
Nah, yeah, because
Hey,
it started
DJ
like that.
Nelly,
He was
that's
to
my
me.
favorite. That's my favorite DJ.
Yo, and
Yeah.
bro, and then the thing is that he was just a regular guy. He came from DR, from Salcedo, worked McDonald's, hasta un cleaner. Él lo dice, though.
Yeah.
Like, right, it's amazing, like the story, right? So then I see him now, and like nosotros mismos no lo creemos. Like I see him like do his thing, and you know he supported me, obviously helping me in my venture and doing what we do in digital, but helping him do his app that got over 400,000 downloads, and that got him the Remy Martin deal that he, you know, like literally I was like in Jerome chilling at the light. I was like, oh shit, that's the Cuzzo. Holding like a Remy cup with the shades. I'm on Dyke eating a slice. He's on like right next to the right age joint, right? Like so that showed me like damn, anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
So then that led me to get a call from like a DJ at like 3-4 in the morning. Yo, this is Funk Flex.
Nah.
I'll be honest with you,
Flex?
there's two DJs I don't mess with, and I'm from New York, and it's gonna be controversial. Flex is the first,
Yeah.
and the
Why?
second is what's his name again?
You know why?
Sensation.
Ale.
No. You just hating him. No.
I can't.
No.
I like
Wait.
Alex Sensation.
I know.
You
why,
hating.
but I know why
hating
Rick
on
would say
Alex
that because I
Flex don't play the record.
No, he drops too many bombs, bro.
at
And
this
he
point.
comes.
But check this out. I'm
He
talking
interrupts too many.
2010 funk.
Okay.
Where In
Okay.
Flex You
Okay.
Trust
okay.
estaba un poquito mala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get the call like, yo, I need to move on digital. What's next? And I'm like, yo.
Oh, so you helped him with the app?
So literally, yo duré 2 horas.
But he was one of the first dudes to launch that.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
for hip hop.
Yeah.
Flex is.
That's
So
fucking
so
nuts,
I basically built his app, and then
I just tell him not
Fire.
to. That I want to hear the song. That's
Yeah.
all. I do.
no. So what made it different was that
And
he
I don't
wanted-
want Sensation in the song. So those
Yeah.
are my two beefs.
So he wanted to drop an album, essentially, right? So I was like, yo, the way to do it.
That big
Oh,
cat. album.
yeah, so literally drop the album on the app, and he had Chris Brown, he had a bunch of people. Khaled was like retweeting, so that led us to get the right exposure first week.
That's
Number
amazing.
one.
That's
so I was actually
amazing.
the first Hispanic with a #1 app in the music.
Yo, hell yeah. God damn. That's fire.
So you know a little bit about apps.
Wait,
Just
wait.
a small-
Yeah,
Just a little
I
bit.
think I've launched more apps than you probably have on your phone.
Time out.
Rick has
So
like
how
150
did
apps.
you learn how to like build apps?
Self-taught, bro. Because I went and
Like, you
self-taught. I
learned
went to
so many apps.
Also, my bad. I went to Westbury. I don't know, like SUNY or Westbury.
Ooh,
I went
SUNY
to
or
Westbury,
Westbury
let's go.
for like 1 semester. My bad.
Okay.
I played ball there and then bounced. And then went to BCC.
Let's go.
In the
Okay.
process, right? But then college was kind of like I was always trying to maintain a family at the time, and like having to work and show up at practice at 3 o'clock to run like 20 laps, do a couple of poles and throw a bullpen wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like that made me look out. So I needed to figure something else out, and the web always back then. Like if you knew about like Real Player, a lot of things early on
Yeah,
to
man.
edit, like you know people had love for music always.
His
so.
brother's self-taught also,
Yeah,
and he's
bro.
worked in
That's
IT.
crazy,
And,
Bro,
Yeah.
so literally
That's
though,
right.
yeah, I was an early Google dude, like consuming, you know, like consuming, being able to learn things on it, right?
I don't know what happened, but I heard something wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, so yo.
was I made a bet that it wouldn't stick, so
Yeah.
it's up.
Nah, it's
Okay,
good.
I'm sorry.
It's good.
I thought somebody fell.
Usually when that comes off, that means there's a refill. That's the signal.
Oh,
Remember he has the signal?
Summer Ales, please.
It's really 3D, but it was supposed to pop out and kind of do like a little.
bang. Just imagine that it popped into the screen and came back.
So you know a lot
Yeah.
about apps.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Shout out to my guy Chris Gotti. You've been on his show before.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Adventures music.
Adventures Music. So I want to know what Traiilo is. So it's over there. I have the app downloaded, but I didn't want to register. So me and you would.
No,
What the fuck you needed to?
I have because I
You wanted to get like a special promo code from him first?
Nah,
We can talk about that. We can talk about that.
Salcedo 20% off. No.
No, Rick H. Show 10.
Hey.
I like that.
No,
Sabe
but-
que negociar? No,
Jose was a long time ago. I think we were doing O's episode, and Jose had hit me up. O's in the building. Shout
Yo,
out.
shout out.
Yo.
Shout out.
So Jose hit me up like, yo, I like what you were doing, and this is early on. It's like episode 16, 17. And I like what you're doing. Let me know if there's any way I can help you out. Blah blah blah. And he would always send me a message or something like that. So just a little background on before I even met Jose. So that's
Love. It's love.
You know?
Yo.
So Traiilo though. I
Let's
wanna
talk
know
about
what
that shit.
is.
Yeah, man. So like segueing back to the food, right? Like my family has always had restaurants uptown, and like my family ended up launching
Chinola.
a little restaurant on Dykeman back in the days called Mama Juana.
What? Wait, what?
I like his little he says, small DJ.
Because it's what it was.
You
If
know,
you remember,
it's from Flex and it's a Yo,
Mama Juana was the smallest thing ever, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Y ahora,
it's the only one left.
the Rico Perez, remember they took the doctors to the corner. It was all about the expansion, right? That's how we expanded. And then
I think because of Mama Juana, that's why the Marino was able to do what they did.
absolutely took the
Because
chance.
Mama Juana
For
put
sure,
that
for sure.
strip
Yeah.
on the map. So
Absolutely.
Yo, but let me tell you something. You're the king of the humble brag.
yes, that's what I was about to say.
You know what the
Why,
humble?
my nigga?
You know what? You know what the
¿Tú sabes por qué?
the-
Because con todo eso, the upbringing uptown, we know that this keeps us humble. This is what it's all about.
Yo.
Being able to have a free with us, and
Yo.
you know, like
We love it.
Imagínate, look, like literally, this. If you're from here, this breeds you, and we're like a sancocho of a person, right?
Yeah, I like
La
that.
siete carne. That's what makes us, right? It's like sports, right? Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? La comida. You know that literally that's who we are. They say when there's a melting pot. Imagine if New York's the melting pot, then we're definitely
We the
la
plata.
paila.
We the
You
plata.
know, we la paila.
I appreciate you being the person that you are, though, because
Yeah, man.
it'd have been me. I'm be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, Rick's an asshole. He
yeah.
he doesn't know how to humble
the
brag.
reason why Craze is my best friend, because Craze be like, yo,
I'm his humble. Like I humble him.
But so coming with from the food biz, right? I've always had a passion. I've seen them like companies like Seamless and Uber Eats were
Hell yeah.
dándole, you know, in el caco, right? And then I saw an opportunity to be able to like help them because I kind of helped them with their website, helped them with some like social work.
Right.
and here comes all these questions because they
You
all
know,
Traiilo joints.
so I decided to build a platform, you know, that can help, you know, people like us order from our favorite spots, like a Mama Juana, like a Mama Sushi. But also, coño, yo quiero una compra de associated también.
Okay.
So that's why we wanted to kind of like blend grocery with Latin food.
So in
Yeah.
LA, it's very scarce. I think they just launched something very small where you could get, because she's in the audience. She's also from LA. Craze Boogie lived in LA for a really long
Have
time.
you guys heard of a supermarket called Vallarta?
Yes.
It's just, but that's just like brand new. Like we had to send him eye care kits, you know.
Yeah,
with,
okay.
You know.
No
Sí,
queso de
so-
freír, no
Sí,
salami.
tres golpe on demand. You already know.
Yeah. So now that's like starting out because there's a lot of Dominicans in Los Angeles.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to
we are
Dominicans in Cali.
expanding.
Yo,
Dominicans in
shout out
Cali,
to
yeah, you already know.
Lewis from Dominicans in Cali.
Yup.
What's the girl's name? Your friend, Vanessa, yeah, from
Dominican
Dominicans in
American
Cali.
National Foundation, too. The Maltas.
Oh,
Ah,
actually,
yeah,
yeah, we're doing
Lo
a September 15th, Dominican Heritage Day at City Field. With
Dod-
Yo me
Dodgers
quiero ganar
versus-
ese guante, my brother, porque dime.
Pero hablamos
Hay que
ahora.
negociar, hay que hablar.
But yeah. So essentially, you know, so Traiilo's a marketplace that allows you to be able to order. But one kind of thing that we're trying to do to also change the game is that not only that, but you'll be able to place an order and have it shipped to the yard. So literally, we'll be working with the cargo express
shit.
companies like
Hey.
Cibao, Cargo Express, Satélite Shipping. Yo.
So
Damn.
you're telling me that because a lot of Dominicans here they like to send stuff to their.
My mom sends a
Un tanque.
caja.
Un tanque. Those are the two things we know,
So
right?
you're telling me that
That
you
shit-
can order, like you can make a compra for your family.
I'm gonna have to download that
Yo,
shit.
Absolutely.
So
That's crazy, bro.
Those other places you can go ahead and place an order, but the problem is that those places, the products are only limited to products that are sold in the Dominican Republic,
Right.
not products that are sold here.
So
Right.
your stuff is like
Correct.
the
So
stuff.
our difference here is basically I would go to a lot of the participating supermarkets that we wanted to partner up with. Hey, yo, manito, pero y esa caja y ese tanque que está haciendo ahí arriba. A lot of the times, customers will come and physically order things, right?
Yeah.
But they have to go back home con la caja, con el tanque,
Put the
wait like the cable company 10 hours para esta gente ver si
Bro.
vienen, right? And then maybe pray to God that box
no,
gets
ya,
Yes,
ese-
ya-
unopened
ya eso no sirve de lo que llega.
at that point, you know?
So, you know, we're Latinos and we like to drink. So, is
Absolutely.
alcohol part of the Traiilo package? Can
Yes.
I order a Dykeman beer?
But not as of now. Not in the 5 boroughs.
Okay.
We'll be piloting that in New Jersey and the state of Connecticut.
Oh.
So, is there a membership to Traiilo? Do I have to pay like a subscription base?
No, but if you want free delivery, you can.
Oh.
Yep, just like you'll have a Traiilo Now account, so Traiilo Ahora, you know?
Hell
And
yeah.
basically, you'll be able to save on your delivery fees, you know?
And we've been saying the name Traiilo, but what is Traiilo? What does that
So
translate to?
Traiilo means bring it in Spanish.
Bring it.
Bring that.
Yep, and
Whatever
of
you
course, it's misspelled because it has AI, you know, built in, so that's why you see the misspelling.
You know, it's cool.
Yep.
The next question is if
Artistic license, you know.
Yeah.
we had a young entrepreneur in the audience and he was into tech, what would be your, I mean, you got a wealth of knowledge. What would be your advice to that young guy who's sitting right there on his phone and he wants to get into tech right now?
So, you know, essentially, to this point, a lot of the advice that you get is to how to be an engineer or how to build something, right? But as we know, the easier it is to get to build something, a lot of that wealth of knowledge that you went to, you know, fill in the blank college now gets disrupted because a kid went and took a 6-month class and did a fucking idea way better than yours, right? So and executed on that.
Right.
So my advice is like literally, yeah, it's good to learn how to code and things like that, but building a company and learning how to network and do the soft skills, the people skills, the being able to like grow a business and like get to know the people who are gonna maybe take you over the hump. That's more important. So focus on it's a balance of both. So I think that would be my advice because they teach us how to be engineers, but that's why there's very few Hispanic or Latino startup founders. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to break through the walls because we don't get funded like that. So I'm trying to, you know, do something that has never really been done before.
So in our show, we let the audience ask a question.
Inspiring.
So we'll start on this side.
Well,
Vanessa,
if anybody
do
has
you
a
have-
question. if
Yes,
anybody has
you have a question? Raise your hand first.
Questions right here.
You had no?
I thought I saw a hand up somewhere.
Oh, has a beautiful clothing
Vanessa,
line on.
Vanessa,
Yes,
any-
por favor.
What's on deck? What do we
What do
got?
we
The
got?
IPA.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, is that Chinola?
Yes, we do have one.
Save another one of
You want
those.
both of you one?
Hell yeah.
So,
Vanessa, the bartender right
Yeah.
now.
but shout out to Vanessa, by the way.
Thank you.
She just got back from LA. She's going
Oh, there
to
she
Florida
goes.
for her
There you go.
doctorate.
That's it.
Oh, espérate, me moviste la cerveza.
Oh, wait.
It has to right. Okay, in the shot. On this table, do we have a question for Jose? Yes, Desiree. Question.
So, when you came on the show now, I asked my BFF for like 30 something years. I said, what does he do? And then she told me about the app, Traiilo. And the first thing that came to mind is that in another guest of the show, Jose J. Ramirez, I saw in his page that he had been promoting Saboriza.market.
Yeah.
Do you know about them? How do you tend to compete with them? Like,
Yeah, so
on the same
yeah,
page.
I believe they are a local meat market that is online. So that would be a prototypical.
Shout out to Jay Ramirez.
Shout out to Jay, you already know the Romeo. That would be a prototypical partner that we would link with and,
Right.
and provide the ability for them to connect with all the other supermarkets that are going to work. So, and they service Rhode Island and they do some other markets.
yeah, the way they're marketing it now, I mean, I just saw it,
Yeah.
and I thought it was an interesting question
Mhm.
because immediately, since I follow him, I saw
Yep.
that, and that's the first thing that I linked. I didn't know that they were a meat market, but I have been looking at that for like the last 2 weeks because I'm someone that works very long hours at a law firm,
Yep.
and by the time I get home, associate is not working, everybody's full, but nobody's gonna get me my, soy dominicano oregano. I don't want
Yes.
the soya oregano. I want the straight up powdered
Well,
oregano.
Jose's
Yeah.
gonna get that to you.
And there's some additional differences also. And I'm also a huge pet lover myself, so we do pet delivery too. which
Oh,
they
what the hell?
do. Also liquor, yeah, because we'll be working with like local pet vendors also. That's something
That's
that
dope.
we'll
So
be
they would
doing.
be a vendor of yours, but you would pretty much be the person outsourcing.
Correct, yeah. And then, but beyond that, we'll be working with local pet vendors. You know what I'm saying? Like here uptown,
wild.
we got a couple, like that are we're currently already working with. But beyond that, in certain other markets, we also are going to be getting into CBD, into the CBD market.
Hey,
which
that's
you
my
already
market.
know.
Woo!
CBD.
Wow.
Anybody else have a question on that
Crazy,
table?
dude.
Questions.
I have a
Answer.
question.
Yes.
What if I want a chimney from the chimney truck?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll probably only from Monkey Brothers because we.
Hey, shout out Monkey Brothers Lab.
So shout out to Monkey Brothers Lab. We try to work with the top
You
of
know
the
this
top.
man's gonna be ordering.
That
every
is
day.
wild,
Yeah.
yo.
And you could get it from, and you could get some from Petco too.
Yup.
To answer Karina's question. And
with that $20 for you too. There you go.
There it is.
And if you use the promo code, you can probably save it for whatever.
Yo,
Wait, there's a promo code. What's the promo
Yeah,
code?
we'll show them. We'll show everyone at the end.
it's gonna be right
Okay.
here.
So it's gonna be right there.
So, Julissa, last one. Give me one.
You said previously.
Julissa.
Hola.
You previously mentioned that it was a challenge for you to kind of juggle school, work, family. Do you have any advice for family? You know, how to kind of like find that middle ground, or like, because I know it's hard for me, and I know it's hard for a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
To kind of juggle that. And for us Latinos, it's very important. Family is very important.
Right. Well, I think getting your family involved is always great. Literally one of my first clients was Google. I did a 250-person catering event for Google. And the chef that I had, que me iba a preparar los sándwiches y toda la vaina, el tipo flaked on me last minute. I had literally
shit.
everyone minus my bulldog haciendo sándwich en mi casa.
Yo.
And bro, but we knocked it out the park. And you know what? That brought the family closer. So I think getting them involved and having them part of your journey is always probably the best part.
That's true.
That really can soften the blow. They'll understand. Oh, damn, he came at 3 in the morning. No, it's because he spent 2 hours looking for parking. This is it's the heights. It's not that él se quedó par de horas ahí trangueando, like.
Even if that might have been what happened, but
That's the next app though, right there. How to find parking in the heights.
I mean, I think somebody got that question.
I just wanted to know what the challenge is getting into the CBD market.
Wait.
Oh, that's a good question. CBD market.
So
as far as
CBD
shipping?
questions we'll ask after we
Off air.
Off air.
Yeah.
So
One-on-one. That would be
Wait,
kind of like.
I think we'll take one last one on this side.
question, answer.
Question.
That's it.
No, answer.
But challenges some of the legal ones, if you know
There
what I
it
mean.
is.
That just a kind of bad.
Ten cuidado.
Nah.
So I'm actually super happy Jose accepted the invitation to be on the show.
Brother, thank you for having me.
I got a couple more things I want to work with Jose.
Yeah.
I think this is just the beginning. Season 4, September 10th. That's when we're coming. And while the off time, we're going to be shooting the Podcast Revolution, which is a documentary on podcasting.
Damn.
So I want to thank my brother Jose for coming on the show.
Let's go.
Giancarlo was back there. The app is called Traiilo. 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 Bring it to my house.
Now.
Entre golpe now.
And they'll send you a Dykeman too.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon, Dykeman beer going straight.
Which
to
one's your
crib.
favorite, Jose?
Yo.
Real quick.
Okay, it's hard for me, right? Because I was like an early brand ambassador for Dykeman beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before there was even influencers. I'm telling you this.
No way.
When it was just draft.
Juan don't
had
want
it
me
on-
to be there.
how humble he is.
But right, bro. But listen, that's how much I love. That's how hard of a question this is right now. I have to say the Chinola.
Yo, that's what I say.
So I'm trying to get.
Wait, and it's not Highbridge pool water, guys. It's more refined. It's more like the fine. It comes from the finest pompas.
Ande diablo. So I'm trying to convince Juan. So maybe next year or next season it'll be a Dykeman Rick H show flavor. So we'll see. I mean, I might steal the summer ale from. Yes.
Yo, the IPA is official.
No, my favorite is the Chinola. I'm with Jose. Chinola. This is the best summer ale on the market.
I'm gonna install that
Forget
shit.
about the other ones.
Listen, at being a Nick and a Meth fan, we need to medicate ourselves.
my God.
Heaven.
Much as we
Why you
can.
think I got 7?
Usually by July it's over already.
Tengo dos.
You know,
Can
it's
I
not
ask you
even.
a question about the Knicks and the Mets?
Please, I thought there were gonna be a little bit more,
Yeah.
less tech questions and more sports.
Can I
No, it
ask
was
you
more
I
tech.
just want one. I just want
Okay.
one. like, are you still holding on, like, hope that the Knicks are ever gonna be good?
He's a
in the
Knicks
next
fan
20
now.
years?
You're now?
I gave it
Now.
Now. So that means there was a conversion.
Yeah, as of 2 weeks ago.
What was it?
2 weeks ago.
The KD and Kyrie thing?
Yeah.
Was that it?
I think it was.
So you're gonna answer that question for
Can
this
I ask?
week's
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna give them some bags to it. So after they traded Porzingis, they traded them because they thought they were gonna get Kyrie and KD.
Well, supposedly it was a flush out, but that's a whole nother thing.
It wasn't.
If you know what happens.
You was there?
So I said after they traded him, I said if they don't get either Barrett and Kyrie and KD, I'm not gonna be a Knicks fan anymore.
Okay.
So they completely tanked this
Yep.
offseason. And then Knicks fans.
Season 4, he's gonna be wearing a Brooklyn Nets fan on the premiere. He's gonna be wearing a jersey on the premiere.
Because I said I can't do this to my health.
Right,
To
right.
himself.
My
Okay.
health.
Oh.
I mean, I get it. He's also a Mets
My
fan.
health.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a Mets fan.
1972 is a damn long time.
I
bro.
wasn't even born.
Me neither. Yeah. I listen.
So
I see it.
then I hear people like him who are still Knicks fans, and they're making excuses like,
Go,
yeah, they're
baby.
doing good, they're
AFC
doing
this
good.
year.
No, they're not. Stop.
Well,
giving
okay,
them
how
the
about
out,
this?
bro.
Let's
How
not-
about this?
let's
How
not
about
do
this? I remember a point where Knicks fans were about to do, where we were about to picket. I say we because I'm a Knicks fan. We're about to picket MSG, right? For Dolan to come to sell the team.
Yeah, but he got.
Guess
out
what
of
happened?
that,
Then
man.
2 days later,
He signs this dude.
no, he's
Stoudemire.
no.
No, it was
He signs Phil.
Phil
Because
Jackson,
why?
yeah.
Yo, let me throw
Jackson.
Phil in, and all of a sudden it was supposed to be a change.
Yeah.
See?
No me hable de eso.
So
I'll be a Knicks fan. I'll still continue to be a Knicks fan. But when we did this show, I said stop going to the fucking game. First of all, that way we could force the NBA to force that owner to leave. The owner spends money, but he obviously does not know what he's
All
doing,
right,
and he's
all
got
right.
some bad juju
Esta
going.
de gira, manito.
Tú
Y
estás
ya
hablando
song
de
with
eso
Romeo.
ya.
We gotta get Dolan to do a song with Romeo.
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
And
that's
yeah, because
it.
that's the only way, man. They don't una
Yeah,
vaina. Or
maldita,
Feli
man.
Cabrera to do a tour with him or something.
Jose,
I like that
cheers
idea.
to you, my
Brother,
brother.
Cheers.
salud,
Much
salud.
success to
Salud, salud.
Traiilo.
To the
Cheers.
rich.
Thank you.
Wadsworth Group, you already know.
Go.